What's up, everybody? Snooze Showcase Part 2, Vibin, Kyler, Rob, Zero, Abstain. What's up, guys? Time for the worst showcase of 2023, you think? I think this has potential. I think a lot of people are hyped about Starfield. I don't really care too much. I am excited that we might finally see... hey, what's up, AK? Details on the fucking Fable game. Finally. As some of you might know, Fable is one of the first video series I ever did on this channel. A series near and dear to my heart. Fingers crossed. There's been rumors. I hope it's not just like an announcement of a HD remake of some of the older games, but we'll see. What do you guys think we'll see? Yakuza 8 trailer? There's a good chance the Yakuza trailer might be here, yeah. My prediction also that I mentioned on the last reaction stream we did, I'm betting we see I don't think there's going to be anything really new for Halo, but I bet they're going to announce, like, oh, check out Halo's new Battle Pass. Please come back and play Halo Infinite. I bet you that happens here. They'll probably be like, they'll announce a new game mode, or like a new multiplayer mode that's like barely any different, just some new settings and a Battle Pass. Come check it out, season 5 or 6 or whatever they're on now. It's been out for like a year and a half, so probably Season 6. Season 6 Battle Pass featuring the blandest armor you've ever seen and new colors for your character. So those are my predictions so far. You have no idea what to expect. You haven't been following Xbox news? Yeah, I haven't really been either. Just because I knew I was going to watch the showcase. The Battle Pass has nostalgia bait items? I don't think so, because 343 likes to try and separate themselves from Bungie as much as possible, so Halo doesn't, like, dip into too much nostalgia bait. I will say that. They usually try to make all new stuff, because, like, 343 is constantly in imposter syndrome mode, trying not to be Bungie Jr. How long is this supposed to be? I think it's supposed to be 2 hours. I think the Xbox Games Showcase is an hour, and I think the Starfield thing is like an hour. Like, I actually think it's a really in-depth preview of Starfield that we're about to see. And obviously, Xbox needs it. Because a lot of their reputation is banking on Starfield being good. How's the audio, by the way, before it starts? Obviously, there's some, like, jazz music playing in the background here. An hour for Starfield? No, an hour to hang out with me making fun of Starfield. Because I have a feeling it's not going to be that great. Hey, what's up, 12 hours? I don't remember if I said hey when you arrived. Yeah, I feel a lot of stuff did get leaked for the Xbox Games Showcase, which is going to cause not as many people to watch. Not just my stream, but the actual Xbox Showcase, which I'm sure Microsoft is not happy about. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, oh my god! It's almost here! Hey, what's up, gamer? Do you think they just open with the stuff that's been leaked to get it out of the way now? Wait, first they gotta do the... Phil Spencer has to come on stage and talk about gamers before any trailers are shown.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich. Okay. Let's do it. what do I think about heroes?
Oh, this is Fable.
We've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place with their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Wanker.
Roughing up bandits, because they like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
Just look at them.
Not wafting around mythical creatures.
Chicken
That's what they
kicker!
are. Wafters.
Yeah, well done.
You see, I'm not here to slay legendary beasts. I'm here to conquer the vegetable, not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment. This is awkward.
Yeah.
What? Why is she so small?
Oh.
What? It looks nothing like Fable. What?
World premiere.
That looks nothing like Fable. That's all we get from that? Why is she small? What? No mention of will or magic or anything like that? Is Microsoft about to ruin another key franchise? I don't get it.
Death don't have no mercy in this land.
They started the stream off with the thing I was most excited for and then ruined it.
He'll come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy.
Hey, Avocado Loco.
Shaking bones. Been a while. So.
Fable was already kind of ruined. I guess it just won't get fixed. Yeah.
I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky.
What game is this? This is probably a new game. I don't think this is a sequel or anything.
No?
No, this is
Alright,
definitely not
what's your
Fable.
guess?
It's too modern.
No? Nobody? Not helpful. Sneaky.
What if Fable? No way. South of midnight. Okay. I don't know what to think about that. You didn't even show the monster.
World premiere.
I thought they said these trailers for the Xbox Game Showcase
At
were
least that's what I hear.
gonna have a lot of gameplay and stuff.
The Empire? They're everywhere.
Oh my god, it's Star Trek.
But the world here belongs to the syndicates. I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
It looks like one of those little, sea creatures. What the fuck was that thing?
On second thought, I'm out.
The most generic-looking character of all time in the middle of this Star Wars universe. There's all these, like, alien creatures and stuff, and that just looks like a woman that you would see out at stores. Like, if you went to the bar or something, this girl is there. Doesn't look very, like, mythical. Or sci-fi, I guess. Your voice is still out? Alright, I'll turn it up a bit more.
And now, I just need a chance to finally be free.
Also, isn't this exactly the same format as the other Star Wars game, Jedi Survivor?
I'm here to offer you a way out.
Main character with small following
Get
companion?
off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
Oh, is she supposed to be like a Han Solo character? Are you finally not playing as a Jedi in a Star Wars game?
But it's a big galaxy out there. And I'm
The
gonna
Fable
use
Reddit
it.
isn't happy? Oh, I'm sure. I can't wait to read it after this. Seems like a waste to focus on regular humans in sci-fi settings. Yeah. I am a regular human. It sucks. I don't want to play as a regular human. She doesn't even look very outlaw-y. I mean, she looks cute like a model, but like... she's an outlaw?
Wow. Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever
They're aliens that look
made,
like humans.
Starfield. Gaming is the most powerful
Oh, here it
of all
is.
entertainment.
Here it
It
is.
transports, it challenges, it
Gamers
connects us,
coming
and it's just
together.
incredibly and awesomely fun.
As
That is
gamers.
why Team Xbox is committed
That's the
to building
Xbox
the greatest
message.
place to play. By partnering with the most ambitious of game
Here we go,
creators,
baby.
and by unleashing the power of the gaming community.
There it is.
Enabling all
Oh,
of us
the
to
gaming
binge
community
watch
is here.
with our friends
Thank
anywhere,
you. I see
from
they
mobile
brought someone else out to
devices
do this
PCs
speech,
to
other than
consoles.
Phil Spencer.
The lineup we have for you today is just
They do this
incredible.
every year for
These
Xbox.
are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history.
Yeah.
You
Thank you.
are the heart and soul of Xbox.
Yeah.
Your
The
passion
gamers.
drives
That's
us,
me.
And you are the
That's
inspiration
me.
for the visionaries whose games we showcase today. From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for being a gamer.
This
Thank you.
next game is
Some
Thunder
respect
Lotus,
on my
the
name.
award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer.
Ah.
Gone back to their combat roots
Yeah.
with an amazing
That's
co-op
me.
raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs. All right,
Ubisoft
everybody.
is making an open world
It's
game?
time.
Oh my god. I, for one, am shocked.
World premiere.
Outlaws is the first ever open world Star Wars game. I can't believe Ubisoft is going to make another cookie cutter open world game. The glass ceiling is broken, all oppressed groups shall prosper, especially gamers. Exactly. Thank you, Xbox, for recognizing that gamers truly are a community. I can't believe they made this for me. I see a lot of indie games are finally being like, hey, we can make Hades as well. But what if the art style just wasn't as good, and the music wasn't as good? Oh, they had a co-op, I guess. That's a difference. 33 is such a specific player count, yeah. Yeah. Why 33? Yeah, that's an excellent question. Except I highly doubt you ever find 33 players to play this game with you. Oh, it's 33 is because it's the name of the game. 33 Immortals. I get it now. Hades X Fall Guys.
All right, guys. It's a simple job.
Oh, dude, I predicted this last
Just
week.
in and out. Nothing to it.
Can't wait to bring my 32 friends that are all gamers. As soon as Payday 2 went free, did I not predict in Discord that Payday 3 would get announced here? Or, like, detailed here?
Everybody hit the floor.
I called it. God, I'm such a gamer. You guys saw it on the Discord server first. Remember to join my Discord server, link in the description below, where I made this galaxy brain prediction. No, no one else predicted it, and it wasn't super obvious. Thank you very much. I read Payday 2 on... I tried Payday 2 on console. It has a lot of issues. Yeah, the Payday games are infamously pretty buggy. Oh, I should have made a bingo card, Nix. That would have been a great idea. Fuck. I should have made a bingo card on my predictions so we could have played along on stream. Oh, that would have been such a good idea. Damn it. I gotta do that for the next time we do a reaction stream. That's coming soon. I feel like it didn't really show gameplay, though. It showed gameplay, like, occurring, but not
World premiere.
from the gameplay perspective, I guess. What if there'll be a Silkstorms trailer? Unlikely. I wonder what this is. I like when games announce themselves and are like, we're coming in 6 months? Yeah. I actually didn't watch the leak of this. Hey, what's up, Alpha? This is my first time actually watching the trailer. You would have to remember from 2 years ago where I predicted that this game would be remade on the Persona 5 engine. People said I was crazy. People said no way. When I said yes, you'll see it on the Persona 5. Oh, well, the Persona 5 aesthetic, I guess I should say. Not, maybe it's not the same engine, but... Because it's animated and, it's got a much brighter aesthetic than the original game.
People don't like you very much, do they?
Am I gonna play it a third time? No, I don't think so.
Sent here to the living lands.
I already have 2 full playthroughs of it on my channel.
Come himself.
Yeah, I probably won't have FemC. That would require extra effort from Atlas.
You want us to trust you.
What is this?
You scare us. The way you fight. The power you wield. The secrets you keep.
It looks actually kind of cool. Which I know is a dangerous thought about fantasy medieval style games, but
Or destroy us.
yeah, it actually has color, which is what makes it, which is what separates it from most fantasy medieval games.
What are you gonna do with it?
I don't think isn't Avowed the game that has like guns and stuff. Oh no, you're right. It is Avowed. Wait, what's the game that has like the weird hand gauntlet and the dude who was like embarrassed to be talking about being in the game? Is that not Avowed? Oh, dude, if it's on Game Pass, I'll for sure play that. It actually looks pretty decent. I like that it has colors. It's on Game Pass? Yeah, I'll pick it up. Oh my god, Rare? Oh my god, they're still developing Sea of Thieves. Let Rare out of the Xbox basement, bro! Let them do something other than Sea of Thieves! Please! Oh my god! Oh no!
Welcome to the Scum Bar, the most notorious tavern on Melee Island.
Hey, they have a crossover with Monkey Island. So all the gamers that were born in the 80s might guess the reference.
Which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi?
The legend of Monkey Island. You mean Governor Guybrush. But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I told you no autographs. So I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
The Chuck has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Okay.
Well, what do we have here?
You need these.
When was this game first developed? I feel like this came out in like 2014 or something.
From the Sea of Thieves, you know.
Maybe Rare is just super passionate about this game. But I really feel like I don't know. I hope I hope Perfect Dark shows up at this thing. Remember I keep talking about they announced Perfect Dark back in like 2020 and then haven't said anything about it since. Speaking of Rare. No gameplay again. I thought for sure they said, like, they announced on Twitter that there was going to be actual gameplay in these trailers. Does Xbox truly have, like, nothing in the, like, in the pipeline? "16 times the gameplay." I think it is gameplay. Usually, but it's not like... It's all shot from a cinematic angle. I will say, though, Microsoft Flight Simulator always looks so good. The graphical fidelity on Flight Simulator is insane. Like, this, I believe, is, like, an engine. But again, it's not, like, showing the gameplay. It's just showing you the cinematic views. Like, if I were to start playing the game, it wouldn't look like this. But granted, I guess the appeal of Microsoft Flight Simulator is part of the, like, its aesthetic and stuff, but still. VIP charter service so I can finally live out my fantasy of being near a rich person. But again, Microsoft Flight Simulator is one of those things that looks cool, and I'm always like, wow, that looks cool. And then people are like, are you going to play Flight Simulator? And I'm like, no. Oh my god, sand. Oh, Dune is coming to a Microsoft Flight Simulator. They always get random crossovers. The sand doesn't move around in response to this like airplane. 0 out of 10. I was afraid that was Starfield. Look at the immersive world of Starfield. It is a bunch of sand. Not sure who it appeals to. Yeah, the weird Venn diagram of
speaking to you from our performance capture stage
Dune and Microsoft Flight Simulator fans.
Just wrapped our shoots for Senua Saga.
Show Redfall DLC, cowards. There will be no Redfall DLC.
Some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline.
What the hell is this game, honestly? It's getting a sequel, so like the first one must have done good, but like what is it?
Her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
Here are the cutscenes that were captured on Xbox Series X. Great, thanks.
She can feel them slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind.
The game's about mental health? Oh, or the monster's like in her mind or something?
The ones who hide. She needs their help with a promise. A question.
It's God of War, but with more emotion and exploring the psychology of loss.
Wisdom has a price.
Okay.
There's always a part of you that changes.
I will say I'm pretty sick of these like walking simulator games, though. Like God of War and Horizon and Last of Us that do this kind of shit. This is why I'm not a huge fan of the PlayStation sequels. They all do this kind of scene right here. No gameplay, 10-minute of cutscene, and you just walk around. This looks like a game that would be a PlayStation exclusive, so therefore it'll probably win a lot of awards and be praised as one of the GOATs of all time.
How can we make it happen? It's time to find out. Why are they watching? It's time to find out. What are they waiting for? Senua, what are you waiting for?
I'm here.
Watching more than one.
So do you like hear these voices in gameplay, or is this just a cutscene thing?
Where are they?
Where are you?
What do they want? I don't like it. I'm scared. This is too hard. Their eyes.
See how you got to walk for like 5 seconds before it transitioned to another cutscene? That's kind of wild, right?
What is she supposed to do? Do something. Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
Deadpool type meat.
Lost souls fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find. What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There. It's them.
I actually can't believe they're dedicating this much time to this game and not Fable, which is what people are like hyped for.
What will we do?
A returning iconic Xbox franchise that hasn't had a game in like a decade.
Touch it.
Make us whole again. Dead Space reference.
Everything I've seen, everything I've done, has led me to this place.
We've come so far, not far enough. Say it. You are ready. Tell them.
I am here.
Why hasn't Microsoft tried to capitalize on Banjo-Kazooie? Yeah, I have no idea.
What will happen to you?
Or any one of Rare's properties. Like, they own so many. Perfect Dark, Conquer.
Who are these around you, Senua?
This has to get us GOTY. That's why I said it looks exactly like a PlayStation exclusive, so they'll think it'll get them GOTY.
To death.
Okay. Thanks, I guess. Oh, here you go, Kyler. Yakuza Beach episode. Oh, Ichiban's gonna have a new voice actor, isn't he? Hey, GJ Shadow, there's no gameplay. Gameplay's in your dreams. These camera shots. Oh, is he in America?
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
I feel like also people wouldn't really respond to someone looking like Ichiban being naked like this. He's a very fit guy who's good looking. Like, I mean, people would be like, why the fuck are you naked? But they wouldn't run in fear. Yakuza like a dragon, infinite wealth. Okay. That actually looks kind of cool. Here's another Fallout 76 expansion. That's a surprise announcement. So wait, is that not the next Like a Dragon game? Is that not Like a Dragon 8? Is that like another spin-off game?
From the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit. No matter if you roam alone or spend your time with friends.
I can't believe they're still supporting Fallout 76. That seems like 7 DLC? No way. Do you think they're gonna have DLC for Yakuza 7?
Friendly folks to meet and enemies galore. Our world is always changing. Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns.
I can't hear this. This is like max volume and I can't hear this trailer.
You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss.
Are people still playing Fallout 76? Kyler, are you still playing Fallout 76?
Because we're headed for the boardwalk of Atlantic City. So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
It says coming soon, but then the trailer just said play it now. I thought they were about to do like a hard drop for the game. Or like the expansion. What's the point of voicing play it now and then say coming soon? According to the paid bots, it's really good now. Yeah, the same bots that tell you Cyberpunk is good now. Also, what's up, Devin? I think he showed up a little bit ago. I didn't say hey when he showed up. Is this a Resident Evil thing? Capcom has been on a streak lately of, like, not missing, so I'm inherently interested in whatever this might be. Dragon's Dogma? I don't think so. It's a Capcom game. I don't think Dragon's Dogma is Capcom, is it? Valorant. It's really giving me the heebie-jeebies with this art style, though. I'll give it credit for that, if it's like some kind of horror game. The hands are achieving a level of Uncanny Valley that's weirding me out. Oh, please don't be a Souls-like game, though. I hope it's like a hack and slash type game. I feel like we don't get a lot of those anymore. Path of the Goddess. It's gonna be on Game Pass, bro. I'm actually excited for that. I'll give it a shot. Are you still gonna stream Chaos Adaptation? No, not tonight.
General Motors' historic commitment to performance
is this Forza?
Embodied in two of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac. The V-Series.R elevates
No
Cadillac
release window? Yeah, that's pretty lame.
to a whole new level with its
Looks cool, though.
thunderous V8 and hybrid power. The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition.
Wait, is this just a car advertisement in the middle of the showcase?
To usher in
I'm
a
out.
new
I'm
era of
confused.
competition with the innovators behind the new Forza Motorsport.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths in technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers. I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R.
I guess
and the
these,
Corvette
like,
E-Ray
racing games are super popular, but man, I just don't care. There needs to be a Forza spin-off that's like Mario Kart. Where you drive a bunch of real cars, but you get, like, missile attachments and stuff.
You've got this.
I think that's a niche that hasn't been hit. Like a realistic driving simulator, but with weapons and stuff. Right? Like, that would be cool. Like, if they could, like, have realistic physics of, like, what would happen to a real car if it got, like, hit with a missile. You're just jealous because you want those cars? No, I have my dream car.
That was your best lap yet.
I drive a Challenger. I mean, it's no Lamborghini, but I feel like it's the stereotypical American muscle, which is, you know, what I'm all about. So. Car companies won't allow their cars to be damaged in games. Yeah, you're probably right, okay? But man, it would be cool. That is a niche I feel like is missing.
I have seen all that ever was, and all that
Is like something that's like a fusion between Mario Kart and a realistic sports or a realistic driving sim.
endurance, ambition.
Is this Elder Scrolls?
The one who knows.
Oh, it could be Dragon Age.
For perhaps the first time in my unending existence, I feel disconnected from fate's flow. Unseen forces move against me.
It's Bethesda, so this is Dragon Age. Dragon Age would be BioWare. If this is Bethesda, it's Elder Scrolls.
A secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
Fantasy game number 84, yeah, that too. If this is Bethesda, it's Halo. Man, they're getting pretty desperate to promote Halo Infinite, huh? No, I think Kyler nailed it. I think this is an Elder Scrolls Online expansion. I thought it was Elder Scrolls 6 at first, but I think it might just be an expansion for Elder Scrolls Online. Elder Scrolls Online Necrom. Shadow over Morrowind. So I was kind of right. It's an Elder Scrolls thing. But yeah, I really thought Elder Scrolls 6 would be here. They announced Elder Scrolls 6 5 years ago and have shown nothing about it.
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics. They need our help.
People are answering Vincent's recall. There's new blood on the team.
Hey, here's a PvE trailer for that game mode we cut. Did they like forget they cut PvE for this trailer?
We can stop Null Sector. Maybe we can save the city.
Coming through!
Been a while, Vivian.
As if I didn't have enough problems already.
So we fly up there, smash through anything that gets in our way. And what's another business?
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
I'm actually genuinely confused. They said they cut PvE. What is this? Oh yeah, just an over-the-top cinematic for a new multiplayer map. Okay, now we're at Blizzard.
Time to create peace with bullets.
Okay, now I get it. Fuck Blizzard fail. God, Blizzard used to be like fucking peak, bro. There's okay, so there is story missions. Did the PvE get cut or not? I'm so confused.
The world is counting on us.
Let's go.
Shall we do this together?
What?
Engaging.
Watch this. I saw that. Not bad.
Hey Lamau, remember when we promised you'd never have to buy a hero for this game? Anyway, buy our pack of new heroes. Remember when the game came out and we said heroes would always be free? Whoops, sorry about that.
What is this place?
It looks like we're in a palace.
What the hell is going on? Who are these people?
Oh, it's the Persona Q3.
They're attacking us. Our only choice is fighting back. Hey, look over there!
I didn't watch this trailer either.
Can you get us out of here?
So you're telling me you're thieves who steal hearts, and you just happened to stumble into this world?
Oh, is this like a Fire Emblem gameplay though?
Just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other.
And new spin-off character?
You should be grateful to have been made my subjects. But you're just mannerless little brats.
Unfortunately, returning will be no easy feat.
Cool.
So somewhere deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us?
Yeah, let's show them what we got.
Is it mobile? That pink woman would have gotten so much art if she wasn't stuck in the art style. Yeah. The leaker said other characters would show. Yeah, it'll probably be like Persona Q, right? They probably just can't use the Persona Q name anymore.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge.
So it's probably like just renamed. But cool that it's like Fire Emblem gameplay.
The wonder is,
It showed some of the characters like evil, so I wonder if it'll have like permadeath.
but that we have measured.
And like if your characters die, they'll go back to they'll be evil or whatever. Are you gonna play it since it's on Game Pass? I'll probably play it myself. Yeah, I don't think I'll stream it though. Did they end the show on that? Are we already in the Starfield Direct now?
What's out there?
Wait, was that it?
You're part of Constellation now.
Missing easy views? Yeah, but the community is so toxic, I don't really want to be a part of it again.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
Not really worth the views, TBH.
Stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road.
So there's like 2 seconds of gameplay spliced in between this. I feel like we still don't know what kind of game Starfield is.
This is where we belong.
I'm not a huge fan of the art style of Starfield so far, either. It looks so dull. Coming soon, though. So this is like the teaser for the direct that they already announced is coming at the end of the show? What was the point of that trailer? How short do they think people's attention span is? It's in the title of the stream. And on the thumbnail that there's a whole ass Starfield Direct. Did you need to show a Starfield trailer in the middle of this? Two days before Anonymous Code, Starfield is so dead. I think that just means there will be more views for when I stream Anonymous Code, because everyone else will be streaming Starfield. It really disturbs me that this person's eyes are like skin tone color. Like, you can see the outline of their eye, but it isn't white like an eye. You know? There's like the black circle, and then it's skin tone. It looks like there's skin growing over their eyes. It's really scary. This looks like a tech demo. Jusant. I think. I couldn't tell what the font they were going for there.
World premiere.
Haven't seen it climbing before. It's like Death Stranding, except this time it's like Death Climbing. Now announcing another Sea of Thieves port, but this time with the realistic graphics pass. What? Why do they keep doing these? I don't care. Don't show like a cinematic for 30 seconds and then be like, "Ooh, are you interested?" No. What I just watch? For all I know, that guy could have gone on a break in the middle of his recording of the next Deadliest Catch season. Like, what? I haven't been paying attention for the past 25 minutes, but you've missed all of my funny jokes since. Yeah, wild they're actually showing gameplay for this. Are the FPS drops from the trailer? I don't think it's the game. I think it's the trailer lagging a bit. Alright, I'll probably give that a shot. It's one of those games that's on Game Pass, so whatever.
Hi. I'm very excited to be returning
You're
as
breathtaking.
Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission.
Except we've just rewritten him to be John
Idris
Wick.
Elba as Secret Agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City.
It is kind of weird to think about, but what a blockbuster a movie with like Keanu Reeves and Idris Elba would be in. Like, can you imagine a trailer of both of those characters in a movie?
I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself, and so it is my honor and pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty. Check it out.
There's gotta be a way out of this.
He sounds odd. I think he just sounds odd when he's not in acting mode. I think you're just so used to him sounding like his acting voice.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch?
It sounds like he was talking through a walkie-talkie. Oh. Maybe. I didn't think that.
President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Switch port win? Shit, the PS4 version of this game still doesn't work.
Time to evac. Her safety is the top.
I wonder if this is a typical CD Projekt Red, like,
Out here, we're dead. Wait, hear that?
cinematic trailer, but it won't actually look or play anything like this. Like, I wonder if you can even trust the marketing for this.
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
Situation's changed. Need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
Like, the trailer looks cool, but... Is that a new character? As well? Is that like the new... Is the DLC like an expansion pack where it's like a new character? But yeah, I wonder if it'll actually play and or look like that in gameplay. That's female V. Oh, like the choose your character. Female character. That's weird because they used the male character for all the advertising in the base game. It almost looks like a totally different thing with the female character. This is nothing. Without me, the gamer. Wow. What is this, like Sims HD? No funny business, real cities now? This seems like work. Like, this game seems like work. People love working their asses off on games like these. Yeah, it looked like a job, man.
World premiere.
There were like spreadsheets and like pie charts and stuff. Wow, Atlas is really showing up at this conference. They must have a big partnership with Xbox, dude. I know Microsoft really wants to expand their Japanese audience. Ooh, they dropped the from the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5. comes the game Makoto Yuki is in now that he has ended his reign in Persona.
どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ。
これこそ人間の真実だ。
I like that they even have. I like that you can always tell when a game is done by like a certain artist. Just like with like Toriyama and Dragon Quest and stuff. You can tell stuff in that's the same artist as well, because he's got the same character designs, and whenever there's a serious moment for the character, there's a cut across like of their eyes.
World premiere.
You can always tell. Like, so many people keep the same art style so consistent across all of their different IPs. What's Re-Fantasy?
Humanity's cities have fallen.
No, not humanity.
Survival is
And
to
humanity
seek
sucked anyway.
sanctuary here, in the Belfry. You must explore this world to find the origins of this evil.
Frogman!
And bring hope back to our people.
This kind of reminds me of like Castle Crashers in a way.
Together, you can save humanity.
Towerborn. Everyone keeps... Most of these trailers, have you guys noticed, all pretty much say 2024. Making menus good. Atlas makes menus good. Honestly, making menus is kind of like a lost art, because it feels like almost every game nowadays has like the same bland fucking menu. Like, good UI is totally lost. Feels like so many games have UI problems nowadays. Like even like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom's UI is so bad.
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
What is this?
It only takes one rebellious little gear.
Yeah, I was thinking the same, Kyler. Like, is this a new BioShock?
Everything.
If they were gonna reboot BioShock, why would they go with something like BioShock Infinite instead of the original, like, underwater setting? That's what made the game so unique. BioShock Infinite was more generic.
If you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
That character looks so unenthused. I don't know who that woman is, but she could not give a fuck about the interdimensional portal behind her.
Oh no. What did I do?
This is just Elizabeth's power, like, revisited, right?
Before my friend puts one in your scalp. Coming in due time, aka not this year.
mean, it looks fine. I guess
Thank
it's not
you all for
BioShock,
joining us.
but
Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios.
must be a BioShock like
We
spin-off
opened
or
with
whatever.
Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft
Wow, Halo
Flight
didn't even get
Simulator,
shown here, Lamau.
Powerborn,
They
and
didn't
more
even show the
in
Battle Pass
2023.
trailer for Halo. Holy shit.
Later this month, players can look forward
Is it
to
over?
Elder
I'm
Scrolls
sure they're about to
Online
do like the... And there's
Sea of
one
Thieves
more
Monkey
thing,
Island.
right?
As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S,
That's
and
usually what they
PC.
do for these
We are
things.
also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners.
Maybe they won't.
Like
But I feel like
Wars
that's usually the
Outlaws
script
from
for these.
Ubisoft
Bring out
Massive
the big director
in
guy, have him
collaboration
say,
with
what an
Lucasfilm
awesome
Games.
show.
33 Immortals from Thunder
And then they go,
Kunitsu
I'm gonna walk off the
Kami,
stage
Path of
now.
the Goddess from Capcom, and more
But I
Persona
just have
games
one
coming
more
to Game
trailer
Pass
to show you.
thanks to our
And then
continued
they're like,
partnership with
right?
Sega
Like, that's the
Atlas.
script. But maybe
I'd
he's about to do
also
that.
like to congratulate the
Here's the
Studio
Starfield
Zero
thing.
team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox,
Phil Spencer doesn't get enough credit.
PC,
He
or
was
over
on
the
a
cloud,
hot streak, but he's
all
definitely been
gamers
on a
are
cold
welcome
streak lately,
here
for
at
sure.
Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited
No,
to share
nothing really got a
we have
release
some
date
news
this
there as well.
on this game showcase. Okay. This is their one more thing. Another version of the Xbox. That's their one more thing? Another version of the fucking Xbox you can buy? There's like 8 of them.
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting
Okay.
for. Prepare for the most comprehensive
All right.
deep dive we've ever done.
Oh, never mind. It is the
for
Starfield
the biggest
thing.
game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
That's not a one more thing. It's not a surprise. It's in the title of the stream that there's going to be Starfield stuff. The one more thing is the surprise. You should have done Refantazero as the one more thing then. If you didn't have a one more thing, you should have mentioned a partnership with Atlas and been like, but there's one more thing. Because no one expected that at all, because all of the other stuff from Atlas got leaked. So everyone thought the only Atlas stuff for this showcase would be Tactics and Remake. So if you ended the showcase on, here's something no one saw coming.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios.
Like,
you know,
it's so simple. It's so easy.
Kind of games that we love here.
To
And
build
that's
hype
thanks
for stuff.
to
I
all
don't
of you.
understand.
From the Elder
Anyway, hi
Scrolls to
Todd Howard.
We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and explore
Todd
the
Howard
world
partnered with
and set it in space, where you
Microsoft,
weren't
but he
really
has a
limited in
Mac.
where you could go or what you could do. And that is Starfield.
Todd Howard uses a Mac
Obviously,
confirmed.
We've come a long way since then. With the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio, we've done so much together.
You buy
but,
rant.
well,
I mean, I'm
we've
just
never
saying,
tried to
like,
make
let
a
me
game
be the social
like
media
this.
manager or like
Today,
the
you'll
fucking
get to hear
game,
from many on
the
this team
showcase
and see
presenter
so
for you
much
guys.
of what we
I'll
think
do it
makes our
for
game
free. It's
special.
not hard to
So
build
let's
hype for
jump in
stuff.
and take a look. Starfield is our first new universe in over
The one more
25
thing should be a
years.
surprise
It's
that gets
still
people
a Bethesda
amped.
RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's
What
not
if I just
one
want...
world.
I don't want unlimited possibilities, Todd. I just want 16 times the possibilities.
Over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours. It's yours.
Do you see the... Okay, what is up with the art style in this game? It looks so bland.
Until now that we had the technology to create it. From the
Do you see the Atlas guy who leaked the trailer got fired? I mean, deserved, though,
to the people and
to be fair.
creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you.
Isn't that
Our next generation lighting model
actually
uses
the No Man's Sky,
real-time
like,
global
trailer hype?
illumination to light
Isn't
the
that,
world
like,
based on the
ripped
type of star
directly from the
and
No Man's Sky
makeup
trailer?
of the planet's atmosphere.
What Todd just said there? You see that planet in the background?
We also have an
You can
all-new
go there,
animation
too.
system.
We've
And
generated
of course,
countless
you can
planets
play it
for
in
you to
third
visit.
person,
Isn't that almost word for word
and
No
you
Man's
can play it in
Sky?
first person. We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources.
Oh, good. Collecting resources. Fuck yeah, I want to be able to break down trees and mine rocks to craft resources. Let's go! It's 2023 and we still copy Minecraft. I fucking hate games. Ugh. That's so disappointing. That's just not a feature I want in games anymore, man.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up. And you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory.
They've got such a
We
subdued
love to
art
pack
style
a
for this
ton of
game, I
detail
don't
in
get
every
it.
object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring,
Like,
you
that
can
looks
walk
like the
back or
Destiny
fast travel
menu,
to
except
your ship.
without all of the
We
detail.
have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship,
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
and he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Does he always say your name?
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style. and
16
then
times the
Punk, which
detail?
is
Yeah, I
all
guess.
about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
I don't want that, though. I want it to look sci-fi.
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system.
Hey, I've seen this
Obviously,
before. This is the
game
Mass
big,
Effect Galaxy
and
map.
it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets
This is
that
the
are
Mass
barren
Effect
but
map.
resource heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones.
So Mass
Now,
Effect.
We'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
You have to upgrade the Normandy and use fuel to explore space. So this is like No Man's Sky meets Mass Effect?
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete.
Man, I'm usually like such a sci-fi buff, but I'm just like not interested.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art.
Another thing I'm also kind of sick of is games just being so big.
Is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a colony war memorial.
It's a few moments
You know?
of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters.
Some games
that
are
learn
already
about their
too
day-to-day
big for me.
lives.
It's
I feel like
if you really stop and think about it.
you get drowned out by the possibility of choice,
Also
you know?
where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Almost like suffocated by it. And overwhelmed.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact, if you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god, look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex.
A lot of these people have that like Bethesda NPC talking syndrome,
the theologian,
where like their
believes that
mouth
there's
is
definitely
moving and
something else
animated, but
out
their
there.
eyes look dead
Noel,
inside while they
the
talk to you.
gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege, and Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also
Emil,
Vlad,
this
the
game's gonna
ex-pirate,
suck. Wait, why?
Sam Coe, the former space cowboy.
Is that guy just
and
is he not good or something?
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
You see what I'm talking about? That full-on Bethesda NPC? Like they're talking and their mouth's super animated and they like smiling at you, but their eyes just don't move at all when they talk. It's so weird. And as the graphics gets better, it looks weirder and weirder. He was the lead writer of Fallout 4. Oh no.
The first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard?
So the Brotherhood of Steel, huh?
Even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems.
Payday 3 standard's gonna be $40.
This is Freestar Collective Space.
Well, they probably need a reason to get you to go to Payday 3 instead of Payday 2, right?
Freestar Collective is a keyless
Payday
city.
3 will probably be on Game Pass. I think Microsoft said anything shown today will be on Game Pass.
ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out
That was
as
the
a
same
fishing
gun-ready
platform,
animation as
but is
Fallout
now
New
known
Vegas.
throughout the settled systems as a
Yes, I
pleasure
played that
city
much Fallout New
where
Vegas that I was able to
almost
recognize it
If
immediately.
you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Was that Bill Murray?
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made.
Hey, it's the
dust
Enclave
in time.
from Fallout.
A new face. This is the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile.
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities
Crimson
and
Fleet?
settlements
Are they the
further
Seasons
than we
Legion
ever
of
have
Space?
before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation. And
I hate when games do that shit. Yeah, we wrote a story, but, you know, it's better if you just make up your own
One of
shit.
the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed...
No, I want you to make a good story.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy.
How long is the
You were
direct?
out
I'm
cold.
over it.
But
But I'm not done making fun of Starfield yet.
Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
I can play as my grandma.
As though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
Why do the presets always look
Your
so
journey from
bad?
there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to
Can't
be.
you just hire
This new
some
system
models
has
to be
more
the
offer
presets for
than ever
everybody?
before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings, it's a lot.
Like, I'm already a normal dude. I want to play someone very attractive in
Character creation
video
is
games.
More than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in.
Oh yeah, these backgrounds worked out so well in
Starts out with 3
Cyberpunk.
basic skills.
From chef to Dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy
These
restaurant,
backgrounds in
talking
these
to some
games
guy,
too are
and
only
suddenly
ever
you learn he
useful
needs a beast hunter
in like
to
the
help track
first
down a
2
monster.
chapters of the game, and then they kind of can't bother to keep writing stuff about your background because they have so many different options. The backgrounds are irrelevant by late game because they can't keep the options going for the
Traits are
entire
completely
time.
optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By Vectera, by Vectera! Is it really, really you?
He'll join your crew and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My
Fuck
favorite
yeah.
trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low.
What was
But
that? It
once
looked
they
like
ran
there
out
was
of
an
shot
option for
and
you to
tried kill
pick
No matter what you choose, there'll be plenty
that
of
you
ways
have
for
rich
you
parents
to
and you
tell
can
your
go
story.
home and visit your parents
If
to
you
get
wanna
stuff.
remove hate, there are ways to do that too.
That's actually kind of funny.
It's a feast for the eyes.
Finally, I can live out my perfect fantasy of having rich parents and not have to try in life.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
The dead faces? Yeah, that's what I said earlier. They have, like, major Bethesda NPC syndrome.
That's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level
IDK, how much more of this I could take? Yeah, I just noticed the viewership, well, like, when we were at, like, around 20 viewers for, like, the middle of the Xbox show. But about, like, 10 minutes into the Starfield Direct, everyone left.
Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
That's so much shit.
I like the Xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Okay, what?
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
Yeah, this is what they should have started the showcase with. You can mind control aliens, you can jetpack around. Show me some of that shit. That's what you should have started with.
That one's a lot of fun.
Why wouldn't you start with this?
Suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
Okay, yeah, this stuff actually looks good. Why wouldn't you start the show with this? Not, you can fly around space and mine rocks out of the wall. You lost the interest of so many people before you showed the cool stuff of the game.
Exploration.
How much of this works at launch?
Oh
wait, none of it. Are you gonna stream it if it's on Game Pass? Probably not the full game, because these games are always like 100-hour plus. But I'll probably stream it at least. I'll probably stream it at least once or twice. It will be on Game Pass though, gamer.
Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable.
It's already confirmed to be on Game Pass day
From the
one
way
when
we
it comes
approach
out.
planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun.
Minecraft's a bigger IP, I guess, but
When
it's
you
so
leave the planet
boring.
and head into space,
Like, that little gameplay showcase they showed was, like, actually cool, but it's like, why... They keep, like, trying to gloss over that like it's the boring part. That was the fun part! Oh yeah, you can mind control aliens. Forgot to say that at the beginning. Yeah, they showed it in, like, a quick 30-second montage of, like, all the coolest stuff in the game, but they were like, yeah, don't worry about that, though. You can walk around big empty worlds. They like showed this 30-second montage. They're like, you can mind control aliens, you can jetpack around and shoot at people from above, you can sprint at people and just start beating the shit out of them in outer space. But it's fine. Here's where you can explore this empty pile of wasteland. You can also mine stuff. No!
Thanks to your ship.
Go back to the
Your ship is
jetpacking and
almost
beat
like
people
having
up in
another
space.
character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running.
It's too early in the morning to be eating
And it all
sport.
starts
That's why you
in
need caffeine for these streams, baby.
Every every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here, and you have 2 ways to do that.
I don't get
You
it.
can quickly upgrade individual systems like your
This is
weapons
something
or
that you
shields,
can do in like a press
or you
release
can
on a
deep dive
website
into the
announcement,
ship
right?
builder mode.
To show that you can
Here
customize the
change
ship.
Anything from the systems to the look and
Show the
layout.
gameplay.
Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want.
Oh my
The
god,
parts
and you don't
choose
even have to
build
pay
with
for it?
Don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons.
Modules for
Starfield's
crafting.
in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
I still think it was so funny they didn't even show Halo here.
Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it, where it had like a giant tail to it.
That's kind of funny.
We've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
Alright, that's
And while
cool.
you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you
Microsoft constantly supervising them. No, you can't make the Alien Armor DLC. I actually think Microsoft has tried to rein in some of their stuff.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we.
Because,
either
like, I
find
do
out
know, like,
for it
Microsoft
or
reined in
the speed runs
343 and made them fix the Master Chief Collection.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines.
Outposts?
Eventually,
Oh,
some
God.
friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
You're gonna see
And if you're
ships in this
looking
game
for a
with
little
dicks? Oh
extra
yeah,
help
there's
on
gonna
your
be
ship,
giant dick
you can
spaceships.
always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet
See, this will
potential
only
crew
be
members out in
interesting
the
if you
world.
can actually recruit people with unique personalities, not just randomly generated NPCs.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts and their unique skills.
Like, that
will
would be
affect how they
cool, but
run.
if they're just generic, randomly generated NPCs, who cares?
And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
These designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams.
Hey, Liz.
And now, let's take to the sky.
Also, what's up, Bennett? Yeah, there are a couple interesting things here and there. I will say the Xbox Game Showcase was better than the Summer Games Fest. For sure.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship.
And I'd say it
Telling
was
you
better
can
than
do
the PlayStation
pretty much
Showcase as
anything.
well.
And that is really cool for us.
That
as
was like last
developers.
week.
Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous. And you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way.
Again, neither of those super high
We've
bars to
extended
clear,
that sense
but
of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance
between your piloting skills and our power allocation
See,
system.
again, this is another thing that they should have
Boosting power to
shown
your engines
at the
will make your ship
beginning.
faster.
Spaceship combat? That's cool.
Powering up the grav drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump.
Not opening with, like, here's how empty our
And more
worlds
power
are.
to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
Yeah, hey, we casually forgot to mention we have space flight and space combat.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
When have people ever complained about the lack of crafting in a game? Exactly, dude. Exactly. I miss when games had unique weapons.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit.
Instead of
You can
having
always turn any ship that engages you into scrap.
600 iron swords that you craft that all break apart.
But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Like, I really miss games just having, like, this is a unique weapon that you found at the end of this quest line. And it's really good, and you can just use it for a while.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport. But space is way more than fighting for your life.
Oh, you can have multiple
Just like
spaceships.
when you're planetside,
Why would
there
you
are
Why would you
plenty
not
of sights to
open with
see
this
and
stuff?
stops to make on the way to your
You should have opened with all the cool, like
these
features and then
massive
this.
star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my
You can have
style.
unique weapons with crafty being the way to upgrade them.
One way
That would be fine, yeah. I would like that as well.
Gigantic
Just stop making me
like the
craft
UC
like a bunch of weapons and then have the durability break them all. It becomes just a tedious fucking chore.
Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm gonna board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, you know, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play
This lady is absolutely unhinged and I love her. I don't know who she
as
is,
quickly as possible.
but she's crazy, dude.
For a little human connection in the darkness of space.
She's out here making platypus spaceships and stealing everyone's sandwiches to board on her ship.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own.
What a wild human being.
The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random
There
encounters,
is,
it's in our
I will
handcrafted
say, a
quests,
distinct lack
and it feels
of aliens.
So cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe.
Does every planet really have
There are
humans?
over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit.
You're telling me in this vast galaxy, there's no other, like, sentient bipedal
Waiting
aliens?
around on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder. And sometimes a little fear.
Holy shit. Again, why wouldn't you open with that? That looks pretty sick.
And just setting you free.
A massive space battle like that? They saved all the better stuff for like the end of the show. But yeah,
Hey
it's
everybody, we've shown you so much stuff. But we
weird
thought
that
we'd
there
just
are no
take a little
aliens.
break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring
16
that
times the
into
detail.
the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did to watch. Our attention
You
to
can
detail
get
in the game
a budget
really
Apple
translates to
Watch.
this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples.
Surprised you tell me every fifth planet in the galaxy doesn't have aliens. Right, but I mean, like, it is weird that no planets have aliens, right?
The overall functionality and believability of this.
Like, there's not another species in the, like, you can explore this vast galaxy. You need a warp drive to go to other galaxies and visit other planets with cities, and all the other cities are just humans?
Something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together
sentient
this
aliens.
custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome.
Like,
it is now,
that was one of the cool things about Mass Effect, right? Is like you were in this open galaxy, but it was already inhabited by other sentient, like,
we've created the first ever
bipedal species, right? Like the Turians and the Quarians.
with that controller.
You're telling me everyone in space is humans, but humans suck. Oh, thank God the headphones tell me what's right or left. Eli just wants to have sex with hot alien women. That's true. I miss Liara, bros.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little
Fallout had
details
more
that
species?
bring
Yeah, it did.
into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda.
The ghouls
game
were in
studio,
Fallout. There's not
it's a
even ghouls
Bethesda
in this game.
Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet
I don't want
before you
to.
land is a
I don't
great
want
way to get a sneak
explore
peek
the
at
the quiet ones.
resources you can use for crafting.
That empty fucking moon they were just on. I would land on that planet in this game and immediately fucking leave. I'd be like, oh, there's nothing here.
But the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explores. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore.
No, not random auto-generated content. Not auto-generated content to just make the world artificially bigger. Don't do it.
Add that touch of environmental storytelling that
Don't do it.
Bethesda is known for.
Why?
Creatures have been disrupting our experiment.
Actual tears coming to my eyes.
Far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
No. Randomly generated? I thought they said it was handcrafted. I think the story planets are handcrafted, but they were saying, like, the system builds the planet, like, as the player approaches it. That makes it sound auto-generated to me. But maybe I'm misunderstanding it. The UI for first person also looks really simple for
how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can
like
find,
all the space gear the player's wearing.
harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views.
Right.
With the help of your scanner,
There's just like the
you'll
little
chart the
like
uncharted
watch
and
compass in the
discover
lower
exotic
left.
Wildlife.
I feel like there should be a whole bunch
have
of
the
shit on your
skills,
screen
you
with
can
all the
even
gear you're wearing.
Figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were
Ew.
concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
But why not aliens?
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves,
Like, the monsters and
all the
animals
light
look
is
cool,
calculated in real time
but none
through
of
the
these
atmosphere.
planets that can
Our
sustain
biggest
life
goal for
have a
lighting
human-like
Starfield was
species.
to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
That count as alien? Yeah, like, I know it's... They want these aliens and stuff, and the aliens do look cool and sci-fi, but what about... Like, I don't want the only things you interact with to be other humans in a giant spacefaring adventure.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes.
Just a roundabout way of saying randomly generated? Yeah, exactly. Like, they're just trying not to say randomly generated.
For added bonuses and set up
Because so many games do that now.
Resources while you're away.
I hate that in
Something cool we
games.
have this time is we have a new fly cam, where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate
Roomba.
and fine-tune things much easier.
They have aliens, they just aren't calling them that. Yeah, it reminds me of, like, in Fallout 76, when they were like... At first, they were like, there's no NPCs in Fallout 76. Because you just talked to computers to get all your quests at the beginning of the game. This game suck?
Add crafting and
It looks like it'll
research
be
stations in your outpost to utilize
okay.
any
Not something you would
resources
remember
find
forever, but
already
something
have.
you'd have fun with for like 20,
Mod
30
your
hours.
weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition
Like, there's just a lot of shit in this game, but it looks to me like it's gonna be one of those jack of all trades, master of none type experience. Because there is so much shit in this game. Like, I'll give it props for that.
You can also choose to
There
go
is
hands-on
so
with
much
melee
stuff.
weapons.
I think it's always
Like, and if
a
you're one of those people that,
what's
like, you're
realistic,
just
what's
gonna
sim,
play
and what's
one game
Hollywood,
for like
and
a
I think we
year,
sort of err on the
this
side of
this is
what's
probably
fun
the
to
game
play.
for you.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
But as someone who
We
has,
probably have more mods and more weapons in this.
you know,
game.
such a low attention span, I
And
need
what
to
is
play a
any
new
other
game every
we've
week.
done before.
This is probably not the game for
A
me.
lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat.
If this
You need to
bombs,
switch
Xbox
things
is
up
done
based
for.
on your environment.
Yeah. I
Variety is
agree.
different for
But
each
it looks
planet,
functional.
and boost packs are excellent for getting
I don't
around.
think this will bomb. The only way this game bombs is if it comes out like glitchy and buggy.
Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
But I know trailers can be deceptive, but this does seem too functional
Zero
to
gravity
come out
environments
buggy at this
pose a
point.
different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
Like, and they've shown such a wide variety of stuff during this direct. I'm actually pretty confident this will come out working.
Induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel
You
has
just
its own
jinxed it.
targeting laser.
No, like, they've shown such a wide variety of stuff, right? Like, there are the telltale signs of trailers when you can tell that they're buggy. Is like they just show one specific area, they go through one, like, action sequence.
Weapons like pistols and submachine guns.
You can kind of tell the telltale signs of when a game is, like, not functional, but they're clearly very confident that the game works well, because they're showing a lot of stuff. I don't think this will come out like a typical Bethesda game where it's broken. Honestly. I feel like they lost so many people with how this showcase started, but like honestly some of the later stuff they've shown is pretty cool. There's a lot of different ways to fight and stuff. Didn't Microsoft delay the game like over a year? Yeah, it's been delayed quite a bit. Microsoft really wants this to be a big hit, and yeah, they definitely gave them a lot of time to iron this out.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here.
God, there's even more stuff than shown in the trailer.
And passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The
fucking purple highlight on that planet with the ship.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that.
This woman is my new idol. I need to know if she streams.
Wow, I can't believe that there's
she just
more
has
here.
the most unhinged clips in this entire showcase.
Outpost building systems.
Yeah, I like to use the photo mode to show all the dead monsters I've killed and I'm posing in front of them.
Experience.
You spend all this time building your ship and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets,
The day-night cycle, those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom,
the ending.
Basco, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout. I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect.
I will say, it doesn't look like it'll be
much bigger scale.
It doesn't look like it'll be buggy.
On behalf of all of us,
My favorite part of
we can't wait for
my
you
favorite
to
part
play
is the
Starfield
credits because I'm in
and
them.
make your own special moments.
I will say, I think the game looks good. I think it looks good. I don't think it looks great. I don't think it'll be a super memorable game. I think it'll be something fun for like 20-30 hours. And then the overwhelming amount of randomly generated content will start to get to you. I'll give it a try, for sure. It's free on Game Pass, baby. Of course I'm gonna give it a shot. $30 is a decent amount, but the problem is the game will be like hundreds, like 100 hours, but only 30 hours will be great. DLC already announced. Oh, you know it, baby. You know it. God, Fable was so disappointing. The Xbox Game Showcase was better than the PlayStation one and Summer Games Fest, but still not great. We still know nothing about Perfect Dark. Halo is officially dead. Again, Fable looked so bad. Yakuza stuff was funny. Not enough gameplay for a lot of the things that were shown. Most were just, like, cinematic trailers. A lot of stuff shown. That's Square Enix. I don't think Square Enix showed anything at this conference, did they? So let's take a look at let's do the post-showcase recap. Check the channel for all the trailers, see... All the trailers are posted here, right? Oh, they're not, bro. Xbox. Read the chat. It's just a bunch of people saying mid. Let's be real. Alright. So now let's recap what was announced. What can we expect? This Fable trailer looked awful. Actually, I do want to see the comments on this. This was so bad. I don't know. Like, they announced this like 3 years ago, and Fable used to be like one of the key franchises for Xbox, and like this is what we got. Are you gonna do the PC game showcase? Yeah, I will be streaming the PC game showcase too. Oh no, a bunch of the comments are mostly positive. What? Lame. I wanted to see a meltdown. I guess I'll have to check the Fable Reddit later to see a meltdown. What happened to the Fable trailer? It just was bland looking. Which is disappointing. So this was disappointing. They showed this South of Midnight thing showed absolutely nothing. I don't know what the game's about, what it is, what's going on, what type of game it is. This is literally just a cinematic trailer. You can't judge the game based off a cinematic trailer. I would argue, though, Zero, for a game that's a part of a franchise, you could. You can't judge a new IP based off of a cinematic trailer, but when a game is part of a storied franchise that already has several entries in it, when the cinematic trailer for the reboot looks nothing in the vein of the previous games, I feel like it's a cause for concern. That's why I'm judging. That's why I'm judging Fable. But this South of Midnight thing, I'm like, I can't really give an opinion. I don't know anything about it. But I am suspicious of the Fable trailer not being in the same vein of like the previous Fable games. Like that's a red flag for me. That they're basically rebooting it as just generic fantasy medieval thing. And that scares me. What's next? So I don't know anything about the South of Midnight thing. This Star Wars Outlaws thing also didn't really show any gameplay. It just looks like you're gonna play as Han Solo but girl and explore the galaxy. It's by Ubisoft though, so I'm imagining you're gonna get like a sci-fi Far Cry type deal. You explore space. It'll probably play like Far Cry but in space, honestly. This 33 Immortals thing just looks like Again, a lot of these indie games that are going to be coming out in the next year are like going to be dead on arrival because Hades 2 is coming out like soon. So I don't think anyone will be talking about 33 Immortals later because it's too similar to Hades and Hades 2's coming out. Like, what are you going to do? The Payday 3 gameplay trailer just kind of shows they're going to be super desperate to get people to stop playing Payday 2 and come play Payday 3. Persona 3 Reload. It looks nice. It's about everything that I expected it to be. Remake of Persona 3, but with the Persona 5 aesthetic. Avowed looks cool. I thought Avowed looked cool. I will probably try that out because it looks a lot different than a lot of the fantasy medieval games that you see because it actually had a lot of color and stuff and life to it. So instead of just being so dreary and dull and bleh, I think I'll actually check out Avowed. Rare is still in Microsoft's basement being forced to just churn out Sea of Thieves DLC expansion packs. Unfortunately, they'll never be allowed to make another Banjo-Kazooie or anything. Steven's Film and Gaming Blogosphere subscribed. Hey, thanks, man. Welcome to the channel, dude. Where are we at? Flight Simulator looks good, but I will probably never play it. Here's another. The Dune expansion means nothing to me because I haven't played or read or anything about Dune. Setsuna's Saga just looks like the... You know how there are movies that are Oscar bait? This looks like Game of the Year bait. It looks like a PlayStation exclusive type game. It's like something you'd see that's PlayStation exclusive, and the characters just like walk around and talk, a la like Last of Us, God of War, all that kind of stuff. Setsuna looks like Xbox's answer to those PlayStation games that are just Game of the Year bait. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, that actually seems pretty funny. I like Ichiban a lot. I thought he was a cool character, so I'm sure this will be fun. What else we got? Fallout 76, I can't believe... I'm, like, shocked to hear that anyone is still playing this, so another expansion is interesting to me. I'm so far removed from Fallout 76, it's like there's now too many expansions for me to care about or like to get involved with it. Okay, so this is called Kinetsugami Path of the Goddess. So this looks like a new Capcom IP. This is actually pretty interesting too. Capcom hasn't missed lately, so this might be pretty sick. I'm interested in hearing more about this. I'm hoping it ends up being like a hack and slash style game instead of like a Dark Souls game. It'd be cool if it was like a Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden type deal. Forza Motorsport, it's another realistic racing game. Who cares? Elder Scrolls Online, I can't believe we still don't know anything about Elder Scrolls 6 despite it being announced like 5 years ago. I don't play Elder Scrolls Online. I'm not going to start now. This Overwatch 2 trailer just confused me. I thought they cut the PvE, but this trailer almost made it seem like PvE is coming. So this sends mixed messages. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It looked like it was just a stylized trailer for a map, though, but I'm not entirely sure, because they said there was a story. I don't know. This is like... Persona 5 Tactics is like Persona meets Fire Emblem, so... That'll be fun, I guess. I don't know why they went to this, like, chibi art style, though. Jusant. I don't know. It just looks like Death Stranding, but anime. I think I'll pass on that. Still Wakes the Deep. Literally, I understand nothing of what that was supposed to be. Like, there was nothing to showcase in that. They showed, like, some cool shots of an ocean that could have just been some randomly Unreal Engine 5 generated water effects. Like, I don't know what that's supposed to be. X. Dungeons of Hinterberg? I'll check this out. It's got a cool artsy style, and it'll be free on Game Pass. I think that looks fine. It'll probably be a pretty short indie game. I thought this was fine. Cyberpunk expansion. I have this on PS4, and the PS4 version is no longer supported, so I no longer will support buying a Cyberpunk expansion pack. I bought a version of the game, and they said, yeah, it's broken, get fucked. So, I also say get fucked about the DLC for this game. They just straight up abandoned support for the PS4, Xbox One versions of the game. Honestly embarrassing, so fuck them. City Skylines 2 looks like work, so I'm not playing that. I think the type of people that are interested in these city builder games, though, I think will love it, because it looked like there was just a lot of information, but too many spreadsheets to video game ratio for me. But I'm sure it'll be good within its genre. Metaphor Re-Fantasy Zero. Makoto Yuki enters the medieval fantasy world, so good for him. Glad he's still doing stuff. This Towerborn thing kind of looks like a weird Castle Crashers thing. I didn't have enough gameplay in it for me to really know what was going on, but might pick it up and play it because it's on Game Pass. Clockwork Revolution just looks like BioShock Infinite again, so probably a pass from me. I'm not sure if it's made by the same people that made BioShock, or if they're just copying the style of BioShock. I don't really know. But I definitely will not be buying an Xbox Series S. You are out of your mind if you think I would buy an Xbox console. And now that they play it, all their games are on PC. I don't care about the Starfield accessories. And the Starfield Direct was cool, I guess. I probably am not too hype about it. So overall, this was definitely better than the PlayStation Showcase and the Summer Games Fest, like without a doubt. But still pretty because I'm really only excited about half the stuff in this lineup. If we're TBH. So, yeah, we'll check it out. For sure, for sure. But, yeah, so overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Other than the Fable thing and just knowing for sure that Fable's a dead franchise now, or Halo is a dead franchise now, that's really disappointing. They didn't even showcase the Halo Battle Pass, which means there must be no one playing that game. Honestly. I mean, we know the population is low, but they must have lost all faith in it if they're not even showing stuff at, like, the Xbox Game Showcase doesn't even have Halo now. It's gonna get dropped. Which is so sad. Halo needs a reboot. Halo Infinite was the reboot. Halo Infinite removed all of the Halo 5 stuff, basically, from canon. Halo Infinite was a reboot. They dropped the ball hard. So, I don't know what else they can do. They just need to let other people develop it. Honestly, now that they own Bethesda, they should just let id Software make a Halo game. The makers, the people who made Doom and Doom Eternal, should make the next Halo game. Like, that's what needs to happen. And I hope it is. There were rumors that other development studios were going to start making, like, Halo stuff because they started laying people off from 343 Industries. So there was a bunch of rumors that would happen, and honestly, I hope it is. Cyberpunk 2077 is pretty much why the PC is the most important thing. Yeah, it's just better to be on PC gaming so your version doesn't get left behind. You started Doom Eternal? Nice, man. Doom's great. A fantastic game. So yeah, what did you guys think? Good stuff. Oh wait, does this start now? I was gonna like have us take a break and come back. I was gonna like have it be another VOD, but like not if it starts now. It starts in an hour, but why does the countdown say 12 minutes then? I have a countdown for the countdown. 40-minute pre-show. Alright, well, let's wait like 10 minutes to see if there's anything interesting that shows here. Oh, Day 9 hosts this, and Frankie Ward. They're cool. Yeah, so I was going to make this a separate VOD, but fuck it. Should we just, just keep going? Is the pre-show going to show any, like... Will the pre-show show trailers and stuff? What companies even showcase here? It's usually a lot of, like, indie dev stuff. Well, I wonder if any of the things showcased are already out on Xbox. Let's see. The Persona 3 remake has a new dub cast. Of course, half of the actors in the original have all like come out as super problematic after, right? Like years after the fact. Junpei's voice actor got into some stuff. Aigus's voice actor got into a bunch of stuff. Like, it makes sense to recast both of them. Did they recast everybody? Like, I figured those two would be recast for sure. Like, obviously, you'd have to recast those two. And I guess at that point, like, just recast everybody, yeah? If you're already recasting, like, half of the crew. Everyone's changed? Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, and Fuka's actress was definitely not going to come back. So there you go. 3 characters already that were definitely not going to come back from the original. Might as well just recast everybody. So it's not like super weird that only 3 characters are different. You know. If they recast Yuri, but Yuri played the MC. He didn't say anything. Yeah, no, it makes sense. I'm totally behind them just recasting everybody. You already have 3 characters that you have to recast, so just recast everybody. Why not? It doesn't look like any of this stuff is on the Xbox app already, other than the Lies of P demo. Oh, he voiced the kid. He's probably too busy with Spider-Man to voice for the remake anyway. That role was probably not a big deal for him. Akihiko, some YouTube voice actor? Not me. Toxic. IDKY, the original VA, was in the dancing game. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, if you're already going to have to recast 3 of the characters due to, you know, issues with the actor, and then Yuri also probably not able to make it because he's got a busy schedule of a game coming out around the same time. So you have to recast 4 people, might as well just recast everybody. Because if you only recast the 4 people, now the other characters that have OG voice actors make the 4 characters recast sound weird. So you might as well just give the whole thing a new cast. I don't think it's a bad decision. Because Aigus's VA can't come back, Junpei's VA can't come back, Fuka's VA won't come back, Yuri probably too busy to care. So why'd they recast Mitsuru? That is tragic. Her VA's Tara Platt, right? She's great, but probably just got to recast everybody. It will be weird though if they use some of their, if Atlas uses some of their typical voice actor choices in that game though, when they're recasting everybody. If they just bring back some of their VAs from other games, that'll be weird. They should go full new cast and like new VAs that they haven't used before. Should we... Do we think the PC... fuck it. Let's just watch the PC game show. We'll just keep it all one VOD if it starts soon. I thought it was going to start like an hour later, but I guess not. A lot of these new VAs aren't Atlas regulars. That's good then. Where are you guys seeing like the whole voice actor cast? But yeah, I support a decision of just recasting everybody. I think that's fine. It'll also make it feel more like a remake than like just redoing shit. Oh, you put it in the Discord. Oh, isn't that just a Faz tweet? It's not the lineup of the characters, is it? Click the link, it's in a thread. Oh, okay. I want to open up a new tab. Oh, Allegra Clark will voice Mitsuru? She's great. That'll be fine. Allegra Clark is awesome. I don't know why I stumbled over her name. She voices Boss from Somnium Files. She voices Baidu from Genshin Impact. She does a lot of cool characters. Sayu voices Akihiko. That'll be weird. Okay, let's just show it. It doesn't look like there's anything sketchy. Dawn Bennett will be Aegis. I don't know who that is. Allegra's great. This is a good recast. I'm fine with this. She's awesome. This is weird. Who's Heather Gonzalez? She misspelled Yukari's name in her announcement. That's really funny. Unless they rename her. Oh, are those the only 3 announcements? So who does... Heather Gonzalez. Who does she voice? Laura from The Legend of Heroes. Okay. Okay. I think this is a weird recast for I mean, I like Sayu. He's a funny guy. Alejandro is his actual name, but Sayu's his like performance name. He voices Sino in Genshin Impact. This guy's kind of everywhere now. But I feel like he's definitely one of those guys that has like same voice for every character type deal. Who's Dawn Bennett? Dawn M. Bennett. Who does she voice? Oh, she voices Shez. All right, that's W. That's a huge W. She voices Shez from Fire Emblem Warriors. Massive W. Cool. Okay. She voices Marnie in Pokemon. She voices Kefla in Dragon Ball. What? Where's this info? Mostly on Twitter. A lot of the voice actors in the game are announcing that they're in the game. She's kind of a massive anti-vaxxer. I don't think Dawn is. That's the reason why they got rid of Aegis' original voice actor. Because Aegis' original voice actor went, like, massive conspiracy theorist. There's no way they would replace... There's no way they would replace, Aegis' VA with another anti-vaxxer person, right? No way. Oh. What problems did Aegis' VA get into? Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, Aegis' voice actor was nuts. She went off the deep end, bro. She went big conspiracy theorist. So I think most companies are kind of like, get away from me. Okay, so some pretty good dubs so far. Dawn's great. She is Shez. Allegra's great in like all of her roles. I'm on the fence about this guy. He's a cool dude, but I don't know how his voice will be for Akihiko. I guess I'll have to hear it to see. And I liked Laura in the Trail of Heroes, so it'll be interesting. Laura is such a different character from Yukari, so I guess that also remains to be seen. So I'll have to hear Heather and Alejandro's takes, but Allegra and Dawn are great, so I'm not really too worried about either of those. I'm sure people are responding to the everything being recast very reasonably, though. I'm sure people are totally neutral about it. Justine Lee. Who's this? Oh, a doctor, apparently. Oh, wow, yeah, this is so a totally new voice actress for Ken. She is voiced a generic NPC in a mobile game. So, no opinion on that. Maybe she'll be good, maybe she won't. I think it's good that they're getting totally new people, though. Zeno Robinson? Who's he voice? He's the voice of Junpei? I don't know any of these roles. It looks like he does mostly anime. This will be like maybe his first video game thing. He voiced NPCs in Spider-Man Miles Morales, I guess. Oh, he's the new Pokemon kid? Yeah, it looks like he does mostly anime. This will be like his first video game role. That's probably why I don't recognize like any of the stuff he's been in. Oh! He voices Fogato in Fire Emblem Engage, though. So he's starting... I can't believe I missed this. I like Fogato. Never mind. He'll probably be good. I like totally scrolled right by, right by this. I'm like, he doesn't do video games. His most recent role is a video game. Whoops. Oh, wait. So now it's saying pre-show starts at 12:30 p.m. PDT. When is that? 12:30 p.m. PDT to Chicago. I keep forgetting what this is. 2:30? Oh, so the pre-show starts like now. Okay, fuck it. I was gonna separate these VODs, but never mind. Let's just roll with it. I guess I should retitle this stream then. Or should I end the VOD and we just start up a new link? Should I just end the VOD and then you guys refresh the page? Should we just go to another page real quick? Let's do that so I can change the thumbnail and title. You found the full cast? Okay. Alright, I'm going to end the VOD real quick. Just refresh the page. It'll be like the same thumbnail, but I'm just going to retitle it. 1 second. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell button, like the video, and join my Discord channel. Link in the description below. Let's reboot the stream for PC gaming, shall we? See you guys in a new tab. Subscribe and it'll show up in your feed. Alright, 1 second. I just want to separate these for the sake of my channel and to maximize the amount of copyright strikes I get. Am I right, boys? Alright, hang on 1 second.